At least two of these evidentiary violations occurred in the state of Indiana versus Richard Allen, when the state was allowed to present this image as evidence at trial. Specifically, Rule 901 dealing with authentication and Rule 1002, otherwise known as the best evidence rule. Before evidence can be admitted and shown to a jury, it must be properly authenticated, meaning that it must be shown to be what its proponent, or the party bringing forth the evidence, claims it is. Examples of evidence requiring authentication include documents, photographs, and recordings. Authentication can be achieved through various methods such as witness testimony, expert testimony, or distinctive characteristics of the evidence itself like metadata. Rule 901 requires the proponent, which in this case is the state, to produce such authenticating evidence. Here, when the defense requested details, reports, analysis, and metadata concerning the origin and reliability of these images, the state failed in its requirement to produce such authenticating evidence per Rule 901. Therefore, this image was not authenticated, and the trial court erred when they failed to compel the state to provide authentication of origin and reliability, and prevent this image from coming in if they failed to do so. Moreover, Rule 1002, the best evidence rule, requires that when the contents of a writing, recording, or photograph are at issue, which here they are, the original must be produced unless it is unavailable for some reason. This rule is specifically designed to prevent inaccuracies and fraud that could result from relying on copies or oral testimony about the contents of a document or photograph. Sergeant Cecil admitted that the image was not found on the victim's phone through an extraction, and he did not have an explanation for its absence. He further admitted that he based his analysis and testimony concerning this evidence on an image he found on the internet. When the defense raised these issues on March 12, 2024, and no copy of the original extraction was produced, the best evidence rule was violated, and the judge should have ruled that this evidence was inadmissible at trial. As such, the admission or mere reference to this photograph at trial was in clear violation of Rule 901 and Rule 1002 of Indiana's Rules of Evidence.